So flax in Australia is grown for seed rather than fibre these days, and most of it is actually sold as whole seed, and this goes into bakery and confectionery goods as well as into health food bars. It's also used in specialist stock feed. There is an increasing recognition of the nutritional value of whole flax seed and of flaxseed oil, and this is stimulating renewed market interest as an omega-3 health food. Flaxseed contains alpha-linoleic acid, which is a polyunsaturated acid that is classified as an omega-3. And this is an essential human fatty acid, and it's actually recognised now for its health benefits.
Similar to our experience, the seed, the meal, the oil and possibly nutraceuticals came up as products that we thought were quite straightforward and most accessible for you guys as a group to look at.
Worldwide, currently about 5.5 million tonnes of linseed is produced annually around the globe. Australia produces only 6,000 tonnes, which is 0.2% of the world global market. The biggest producers are Kazakhstan, China, Canada and India, as well as Russia. Australia currently imports on average just over 1,000 tonnes of linseed per annum, with the majority of it coming from Canada and New Zealand. Over the last 5 years, we have imported just over 1,600 tonnes of linseed oil, including crude oil, per annum, and the majority of this comes from Europe, being Belgium the largest supplier. So Australia also exports a small amount of oil, and that goes to Hong Kong and New Zealand. So to give you an idea of the prices for flaxseed in Australia, last year flax sold for around about $750 to $850 per tonne Australian. It's a little difficult to gauge prices in Australia because a lot of it is grown under private contracts, and the private contracts tend to give a bonus beyond the commodity prices. So some places were offering up to $900 a tonne, or paying up to $900 a tonne for flax last year. Currently, the Canadian flax prices, to give you an idea of world flax prices, and this is with the Canadian dollar worth about, $1 Canadian is worth 1.1 Australian dollars. So for a commercial crop, which is industrial oil and stock feed grade, it is selling for $465 Canadian per tonne. For what they call the pedigree human grade food crop, it's selling for $605 Canadian dollars per tonne, and if you can grow it organically, it has a premium of $1,209 per tonne Canadian.
Having grown it for a couple of years, I don't believe flax will stand alone in a gross margin on its own, and I got $1,000 a tonne for it. I think we need to understand as a group, like if I'm to go and buy flax oil out of the shop, it's actually $60,000 a tonne. If I go and buy flax seed for health benefits, it's $16,000 a tonne. If I go and buy flax meal to put on my porridge, it's $6,000 a tonne. Now, it won't stand up on yield alone. We need to get in the value chain. That's right. And we need then to transport that added value back to the farmers to get this crop up to, $1,500, $1,800 a hectare.
So the flax yields that we can expect with dryland farming in northern growing regions of northern New South Wales and southern Queensland, they get around about 1 to 1.5 tonnes per hectare. In Victoria, in the southwest region, the average yields are around 1.25 tonnes per hectare. In Tasmania, it varies between 1 to 2 tonnes per hectare. Under irrigation, you can expect double that, so 2 to 3 tonne per hectare crops. So in Western Australia, we should be able to achieve, I would think, 1 tonne per hectare crops, particularly in the higher rainfall areas, probably diminishing as we move out this direction a little bit.